I'm Joe. Today's bullshit is about eminent domain. Originally, the idea behind eminent domain was for the government to step in and expropriate private property, usually homes, for public use as defined in the Fifth Amendment. Nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. The government seizing homes? What could go wrong? After all, every once in a while we need a new post office, a wider road, a highway, an overpass, or a retail and entertainment space. Wait, what? Eminent domain is supposed to only apply to public use. Nope, like I said, what could go wrong? A shitload. The tide turned in 2004 in a 5-4 ruling by the Supreme Court of the United States in Kelo V New London. You see, the New London, Connecticut government was anxious to revitalize some space near downtown. But those damn private property owners were in the way. They resisted the eminent domain actions. But the court, part of the government by the way, ruled that it was permissible to take private property and turn it over to a developer as part of a plan to bolster the local economy. For this to work, a common tactic is to prove blight. A blighted area fits one of 4 conditions. Substantially impairs or arrests the sound growth of the municipality, retards the provision of housing accommodation, constitutes economic or social liability, is a menace to the public health, safety, morals, or welfare. So, New London, Connecticut property owners like this blighted pink house were forced to turn over their property for pennies on the dollar. The developer, New London Development Corporation, couldn't get funding. They went bankrupt. Here's a pro tip, guys. Get funding before you go legal on people. The entire area is now vacant. Blighted Blight is very blighty. Pleasant Ridge, a suburb of Charlestown, Indiana, is the latest in the crosshairs of a private developer, itching to get some of that prime real estate located near a new proposed bridge connecting Indiana and Kentucky over the Ohio River, the East End crossing. Pleasant Ridge, yeah, sounds nice. Like Back to the Future nice. Anyways, it's a small community of houses built during the World War II era for military housing. The homes have been privately owned by middle-class and low-income families for decades. The corrupt city planners have declared they want to tap into some cool federal grant money, $5.3 million, through Hardest Hit Funds, a grant program administered through Indiana's Blight Elimination Program. This is a slide from their PowerPoint presentation. Here's another. Sure, going after the worst of the worst. In a few short weeks, this quiet neighborhood suddenly has been deemed blighted, the worst of the worst, full of drugs, crime, and transients. Yeah, drug dealers and transients. That's the ticket. This is one of the homes where they live. Wait, aren't transients in areas where the homes are rentals and shit? Pleasant Ridge is nearly completely homeowner occupied. Bah, that doesn't matter. We need the money. I like money. So, the corrupt city of Charlestown deemed that the sum of $6,000 per home as adequate to kick people out, to living in a van down by the river. Seriously, this sweet sleeper van is for sale just across the river for $3,300. Those corrupt city planners should probably check Zillow first. This house, right in the middle, is selling for around $45,000. Oh shit! Everything around it is valued at over $100,000. That was the cheapest house. The Kelo V New London decision was a disaster, paving the way for this bullshit. People of Pleasant Ridge, you're just starting your fight, and we hope you can stop this shit. City of Charlestown, you suck, and you're next level bullshit. And there it is. Episode 18 in the can. I want to thank all our viewers and commenters, even Westblade Paul, who wanted to argue semantics over the description of our Feudal America video. If you have an idea for something we should cover, send us a tweet with hashtag NLBS Or tell us what you think is next level bullshit in your own YouTube video. If we like it, we'll use it. You can also email me ideas at joe@nextlevelbullshit.com. We'll see you next week with more Next Level Bullshit. In the meantime, follow us on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, and watch all our shows on nextlevelbullshit.com. Until then, here's a couple more sweet vans you can get for under $6,000 if the government comes for your house.